to have a little crush. When last did I have a crush? I got reminded as to why I do not do crushes. I don't do crushes because they'd say, well, it was shot and then I'm gonna beat you up. And I was like, I know. This is domestic violence. I don't fuck with it. I don't. Because another thing is, I love God and I recognize his power, which is he will never stop creating beautiful people. And so there's nothing wrong. And he thought he could read boundaries in me. because I used to be the girl who always knew who I'm going to next once I'm done. No matter how much I loved you, no matter what happens, I'm a girl, and evidently I am gorgeous, right? So I never really had a problem attracting, right? But when I'm in a relationship, I'm very loyal. I swear to God, I'm very loyal because, again, whether I'm in a relationship or not in a relationship, I get niggas. So it's nothing new, or it's not something that's like, oh, I'm excited to cheat, or I feel some type of way. I actually, because my thing is, I'm a lover girl, so I kind of give my all to a nigga when I'm in a relationship. But hence why I am in the state that I'm in right now, single, right? So I can give my all to myself. Anyway, that's besides the point. We come back to the real point that just happened. That was his door opening, and let me tell you, how did his door start making a noise? So anyway, I'm single, and so I was like, it would be so cute to have a little crush. When last did I have a crush? I got reminded as to why I do not do crushes. I don't do crushes because it just gives me the whole thing that I can't get what I want. And sorry babe, God loves me and I always get what I want. And beyond, even sometimes. I will not lie and say I get it when I want it, because the man above, he do be showing me that he's the man above, okay? That, okay girl, you want things, but at my own divine timing. But anyway, besides the point, again. So I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind, a little crush, something to look at. I'm not blind after all, I'm human, right? So for some time, I've been seeing this guy, not seeing him as in we are doing a thing together, no, as in physically seeing this person. And I'm like, seeing him, he's cute, like not too cute, but he's not bad either. And honestly, for the gents that stay in this apartment building, he is cuter than those average guys, Shem, not gonna lie. Anyway, and he lives in a bigger apartment than me, and he's a father. Every time I would see him, at the time I would see him with his baby, and I'd always be like, oh, cute. And now, coming back to the door that makes noise, one time I heard him shouting and screaming at his baby mother. I said, oh no. And he was shouting for weird reasons. On some, why are you making a noise in the morning? It's in the morning. You wanna talk in the morning? And I'm just there like, so damn, that bitch can't say shit in the morning. God damn, like, what the fuck? Anyway, and also it wasn't that big of a deal for you to be shouting, because here we are now, the whole apartment building block can hear you when you angry and mad, and you shouting at your own baby mother. Personally, I didn't even find it cute or nothing. So anyway, so I developed a crush before the shouting. I developed a little crush before the shouting, and at this point I had never met the guy, because every time I see him, he's quiet, like as a mouse, as a church mouse. Little did I know. So months go by, and he lands up on my doorstep, because I've been supplying, right, to the people. So now he's coming to check it out and do the most, because I had essentially introduced it to his baby mother, because they, at the time, I'm not sure if they're still staying together or what. I think she moved out, because I haven't seen her in a long time. But anyway, so yeah, where was I with the story? Flipping. And I hate forgetting stories, because then it seems like I'm lying about them, but I'm not really. I genuinely was focused on what I'm doing. So and I'm honestly leaving out parts of the story that I should actually go into detail about. So at this point, I had introduced the girl. I had told the baby mother, because I'm also a person who was a waitress, right? And one of the lessons I learned in my waitressing hospitality era, right, was that when there's a couple, always address the female. Like, talk to the lady, especially if you're a hot waitress. Speak to the ladies, even though the ladies, oh my goodness, they be so mean when they with their niggas, like straight face, no laughing, just no, girl, relax, chill. You were to see the same female with a group of friends and they went out to the restaurant. They're so nice, so bubbly, so sweet. But when they with their man, it's like no one wants to laugh when I'm going to take an order. Like a person is just looking at you like you're trying to do something, and I'm just there. I'm sure I'm not even the type for your man. Which, speaking of types, do men have types, or do they convince themselves that they have types? Because sometimes, most times, men don't know what they want. I'm joking, they do. They actually do. I digress yet again. Anyway, so I'm dressing the lady like, ayo, bro, I'm doing something. Do you mind supporting? She's like, you got me, girl. I am definitely supporting. So she came to me the next morning or 2 days later, whatever. Came to my door, knocked on my door. She came to buy, did the most. They smoked it, I'm assuming, as a couple and everything. So then, only for me to meet the guy in a lift with him. I was not stuck in a lift, but I was in a lift ride with him, right? Another thing they taught us in waitressing is an elevator pitch. There is a lot I can do in an elevator. Anyway, this time I did nothing, because again, I don't like to talk to people who I know they have people. Like, it's one thing to talk to a guy and not know who his girlfriend is, or who his baby mother is, or who he's currently in a relationship with, right? And they hide it. Then you are the innocent one. But then if you know this person has a girlfriend, you know this person has a wife, know this person has a baby mother that they're currently actively seeing and bugging, then girl, why are you trying to be a homewrecker, you know? So again, I wasn't the one to start this conversation. I'm in the lift. He's like, oh, mind you, I told you he's a quiet guy. He's like, he takes out his AirPod. He's like, oh, hi, we haven't officially met. By the way, we haven't officially met. By the way, my name is Tara Tara Tara. I'm like, okay, cool. My name is Tara, and since you have, I'm sure your baby mother came to buy from me. I wanted to know, how did you feel about the product? Straight up, he said to me, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, you can do better, and also for the price that you're selling it for, you are doing like you're getting a lot of profit from it. I'm like, this nigga, he doesn't like women. He doesn't support women. I think he's just jealous of women, and if he had the chance to be a girl, he would. But also, this is not what I'm basing it off of, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm assuming since you thought my shit was whack, basically, because that's what you said, then he's not gonna support. Him and his baby mother's not gonna support, and I'm cool with that, you know. Everyone has their own opinions and things like that, and they can stick to their right. Final product. I don't mind. To save you time, he became number one supporter. He has been buying and buying and buying and buying and buying, and it got to a point, because at first it was just his baby mother who would come and buy. Tell me, why was he the one who was coming to my house to come buy? And the first time he came, he knocked on my door. I was like, okay, I sold it to him. He's like, okay, I'm gonna roll it up, and can I come back and smoke it with you? I'm like, boy, you wanna smoke with me? Where's your baby mother? Go smoke with her. And no thanks, I would like not to smoke with you, because currently I'm spending some time with my son. We're having dinner. Thank you very much. It was a Saturday, we were having burgers. like, okay. He leaves. 20 minutes later, he comes back. I've rolled a joint for us to smoke together. I'm like, but I said I don't want to smoke with you. And he's like, but I'm not leaving. And he was late. I'm like, fuck, this nigga's late and he's gonna be a nuisance. And I don't want my son asking me questions or looking at me like, who is this nigga? And I'm having to explain a lot of things that really don't need to be explained. Tell you that there was a crush from hell. A crush from hell. And at this point, after I heard him shout at his girlfriend, crush decreased, crush went non-existent. He even started looking horrible in my eyes, and I was like, ugh, I can't believe I had a crush on this person. And but thank God that my crushes only last 3 weeks or less. Again, back to that whole belief system that I have, that I can't, like, I feel like it's too much energy that I'm exerting. Because another thing is, I love God and I recognize his power, which is he will never stop creating beautiful people. And so there's nothing wrong with going, that is beautiful over there. That gentleman is actually quite handsome. That woman is absolutely gorgeous and sexy, you know, and just acknowledging God's work and moving on with a crush. It gives very much, I'm stuck on you. Oh, what is he? I can't get it. It's so far-fetched. It's so outreach. No, bitch. I'm talking to myself now. Again, I need to work on the bitch and the nigga things, but I'm working on it. So no, girl, you know. And also, I swear when my son is not around. So please, I'm a free agent for the next 2 days because I'm going to fetch on Tuesday. It's currently Sunday as I film this. Anyway, crush from hell. And only come to find out he admitted that he has a crush on me, and I was like, that's interesting, because don't you have a baby mother? Please go back to her and enjoy your relationship. Because also another thing is, how you think this is gonna work? How do you think it's gonna work out? Even if it does, like, no man, I already see how you treat your baby mother, someone who literally gave you a child, had a child with you, a son, no house. You know what I'm saying? How do you treat her like that and think I'm gonna find you attractive? Oh no, babe, I'm good. And if anything, I'm happy that she is yours and you get to deal with that. Like, y'all get to deal with each other. I'm not happy. She deserves better, honestly, because no one should be shouting at a person. Because he did say while he was shouting that I'm gonna beat you up. And I was like, I know. This is domestic violence. I don't fuck with it. I don't. And he's always the one who's rah. You never hear the girl also shouting back. I feel like she's more of an action type girl. Because this one time, he was shouting at her for sleeping with another nigga. Yeah, she ate with that one. She ate. Because, no, man, you are disrespecting me. You are talking to me like trash. And you think what, I'm gonna sit here and shout at you back? No, babe, I'm gonna show you who's a boss. And she did that. I'm happy for her. And he thought he could rebound using me. And rebound me. Please, bitch. The fuck. Anyway, that's my little gossip sesh on my crush from hell. But that's where that ended. And I had to, because he would come, like, as I'm saying, it became a supporter. Next thing, he's buying my weight all the time. And I said it to his face because I was like, didn't you say this shit was whack? Now you're here buying it every 2 minutes. So what is it for real? That is it for the video. That is most of it actually for the video. I didn't plan on telling you this, but it's a little gossip sesh, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. So as a genius.